Are you applying for finance jobs? Your resume might be hurting you more than you realize. The truth is that finance is one of the most competitive industries out there, and recruiters look for any reason to cut candidates quickly. Small mistakes that seem minor to you can instantly move your resume to the no pile. I've been through the same process, and over time, I've seen firsthand what separates a strong finance resume from one that gets overlooked. In this video, I'll walk you through the 6 most common mistakes people make on their finance resumes, and how to avoid them to give yourself the best possible chance of getting interviews. But first, do me a quick favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss valuable career insights. All right, let's get into it. The first mistake, trying to include everything you've ever done, even if it's irrelevant to finance. I know it's tempting. You want to show that you've been busy and worked hard, but finance recruiters are busy too. They're looking for a clear, focused story that shows you're ready for the role. If you're applying for an analyst position, employers don't need to know about your summer job serving coffee, unless you can connect it to skills like attention to detail, handling transactions, or working under pressure. Every line on your resume should answer one question. Why does this matter for a finance job? If it doesn't help make your case, cut it out. Less is more, especially when trying to make a strong first impression. The second mistake, not listing the key technical skills that finance employers expect. Finance is a technical field. Recruiters need to see, at a glance, that you have the core skills to do the job. If your resume doesn't highlight key skills like Excel, financial modeling, valuation techniques, data analysis, or even PowerPoint for presentations, you're already putting yourself at a disadvantage. You can't assume they'll read between the lines. You have to spell it out. Create a dedicated skills section. Mention the tools and techniques you're confident using. If you've built a DCF model or created a dashboard in Power BI, highlight it under your experience. In finance, skills aren't optional. They're expected. They're the bare minimum to get your foot in the door. All right. The third mistake, filling your resume with generic buzzwords instead of showing real results. Phrases like motivated, hardworking, and team players sound nice, but they don't prove anything. In finance, hiring managers want to see results. They want to see what you did and what impact it had. Instead of saying, responsible for financial analysis, say, built a financial model to project revenue growth, leading to a 10% improvement in budget forecasts. See the difference? Numbers, actions, and outcomes are what make your resume stand out. Anyone can say they're hardworking. Very few can show the results they delivered. Focus on achievements, not adjectives. The fourth mistake, poor formatting. It might sound basic, but attention to detail is everything in finance. If your resume looks messy, cluttered, or hard to read, it sends a clear message. You don't take details seriously. And that's a problem, especially in a field where precision matters. Your resume should be clean, simple, and professional. Stick to a classic font like Arial, Calibri, or Aptos. Use consistent formatting for dates, job titles, and bullet points. Keep margins and spacing even. Make it easy to scan. Avoid using colors, photos, or fancy designs. This isn't a design showcase. In finance, your resume itself is a sample of your work. Make it look sharp. The fifth mistake, sending the same resume to every finance job you apply for. It's tempting. You create one resume and blast it out to 20 different companies. But recruiters can spot a generic resume instantly. Every finance role has its own emphasis. Some prioritize financial modeling, while others focus more on forecasting, risk management, or client reporting. If you don't tailor your resume, you're missing a huge opportunity to show you understand what this specific employer needs. You don't need to rewrite your entire resume every time, but you should adjust your bullet points to highlight the most relevant skills for each role. Bring key experiences to the top if they match the job description. Mirror some of the language used in the posting. A small extra effort can go a long way. In finance, it's often the well-prepared candidates who secure the interview. The sixth mistake, ignoring keywords from the job description. Most finance companies today use an applicant tracking system, or ATS, software that scans your resume for specific keywords before a human ever sees it. If your resume doesn't mention essential words like financial analysis, budgeting and forecasting, variance analysis, Excel modeling, valuation, you might get filtered out automatically, even if you're a strong candidate. The good news? The keywords you need are usually right there in the job description. Before you apply, quickly scan the posting and make sure your resume uses some of the same language. Naturally, of course. Don't stuff your resume with random words. Just ensure you're speaking the same language the company's looking for. Matching keywords gives you a better chance of passing the first filter and getting your resume in front of a real person. All right, we've covered the 6 most common finance resume mistakes that can hold you back when applying for jobs. Building a strong finance resume isn't about making it longer or using fancy words. It's about focus, clarity, and showing the right skills to the right people. Remember, your resume doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to make it easy for the recruiter to say, this is someone worth interviewing. If you found this helpful, please like the video, subscribe for more finance career tips, and let me know in the comments if you'd like me to break down what makes a standout finance resume. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your applications.